Hello everyone, welcome to the weekly Nifty 50 update. Last week we said that price might encounter resistance if it can stay above this resistance at around 22,700. We expect a trend reversal. We also mentioned that the price is in a downward channel. If it breaks through this resistance, it might hit the upper band of the channel. Currently the price shows uptrend. Currently the price shows upward momentum as it has broken through both resistance point and an upward trend line. Let's look at what to expect next. The next level is around this area, and the price could pull back from there because it's a resistance zone. This area will act as a resistance, while the previous resistance may now serve as a support. The trend line that was once resistance could now also act as a support. We should also check the week chart. It shows a strong bullish candle resistance around 23,800. This is the resistance zone we identified. We expect a slight correction from this point, and support will be at 22,600. In other indicators, we see that around 23,400, there is a moving average resistance. The price has already broken above the upper Bollinger Band, and the RSI is at 66. And both the MACD histogram and MACD line are positive. The MACD line are trying to move above the zero line. If the price corrects slightly, it could test the mid-band. According to the Ichimoku indicator, the price is inside the cloud, indicating possible resistance. That's all for this week. Thank you for watching. Welcome to the S&P 500 weekly update. Last week we noted that the price was in a downward channel. The price action showed a potential reversal from this demand zone. The price is now close to the upper band of the downward channel, this channel, where it may face some resistance. If the price breaks through that resistance, the next resistance level should be around 78,700 with support around 74,800. Looking at the weekly chart, we see a consistent downward trend, which forms a counter trend, which the price may encounter resistance around this resistance zone, which could be between 77,900 and 78,000. When we check the indicators, we see the price facing moving average barrier that needs to be overcome. We also need to see an increasing volume. The price has broken above the Bollinger Band. The price has broken above the upper Bollinger Band. The RSI is at 66. The MACD histogram is positive, and the MACD line has crossed the zero line. The price is near the Ichimoku cloud, which may present resistance. That's all for this week. Thank you for watching. Welcome to the S&P 500 weekly technical update. Last week we noted that the price is in a demand zone and expected to react. The price has almost reached this demand zone and is now trying to move up. There will be resistance around 5,800 to 900, this area. However, the price has been moving sideways recent days. Looking at the weekly chart, we see a counter move since the price has created a new swing low, and price has broken below the previous swing low. We observe a divergence between the price and the RSI as well as the MACD. The price is facing resistance at this supply zone. On the daily chart, there is also a clear divergence. In terms of other indicators, the price is below all moving averages. which suggests a downward trend. This could lead to an encounter move, and the price might continue to drop. Looking at the volume RSI MACD, the price is attempting to moving up. The MACD histogram is positive. The RSI is at 41 and the MACD line has crossed positively. The price is currently facing resistance at the midband, Bollinger Band midband. If it can create a new higher high, it may continue to rise, potentially facing. If it can create a new higher high, it may continue to rise, potentially facing resistance and creating another swing low. The Ichimoku indicator also suggests downward conditions. That's all for this week. Thank you for watching.